Quest Audiobooks presents an unabridged recording of The Sisters at the Last House Before the Sea by Liz Eeles, narrated by Francesca Waite. Prologue. Jessie glanced at the framed photograph sitting on her polished walnut bureau. Two teenaged girls beamed back at her, their heads bent together and their arms around each other's shoulders. They'd been close back then, and it broke Jessie's heart to see them now, little more than strangers linked only by blood and obligation. She'd tried so hard to bring them back together, but her efforts had failed. Jessie brushed a strand of white hair from her forehead and picked up a fountain pen. She let the cold metal of its barrel rest on her bottom lip for a moment while she chose her words carefully. Then she painstakingly wrote out her final riddle, narrowing her pale blue eyes as she concentrated. Don't get in a spin, girls, though mistakes can cost you dear. This one brings good fortune and, I hope, will make you cheer. How long would it take Caitlin and Isla to solve the mystery? Jessie wondered, patting blotting paper onto her words so they wouldn't smudge. She was sure they would work it out before too long, Isla in particular, who was a crossword addict just like her and would enjoy the challenge. But she hoped it would take the girls long enough that they would spend time in each other's company and remember how close they had once been, before Caitlin had left Heaven's Cove and everything had changed. Jessie looked out of the window at the green shoots in her garden and the shimmering sea beyond. She would see this spring, but she was old and unwell, and she doubted that she would see another. How she would miss beautiful Heaven's Cove and her darling girls who had brought her so much joy, along with some heartache. With a sigh, she carefully placed the riddle inside the envelope that had arrived in the village more than 100 years earlier. Isla had sacrificed so much for her, and she so wanted to make things right. Even if that meant making things right from beyond the grave. Chapter 1. Caitlin. Everything here was grey. The sea, the sky, the faces of villagers passing by. Caitlin sighed, the drab surroundings perfectly matching her mood. She shifted on the sea wall where she'd been sitting for the last 5 minutes. The chilled stone was turning her thighs to ice, but it was either brave the cold and all-pervading grey, or endure the tense atmosphere inside Rose Cottage.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?